Leo. Okay. You're in a very it's like, this is gonna sound a bit strange, like you're in the energy of a fairy. Well, I'm getting like you see something negative and you just want to spray fairy dust on it. That's what I'm seeing. It's like, no, I'm here to sprinkle some positivity. Let's keep things light. Wanting to keep things light, and you're sensing a lot. Very for many of you, you're a big empath, big empath, and so you can see when you walk into a room if something feels wrong or not, or and so you are providing really good energy into wherever you go walk into, basically, and or situation or meeting, and it's like, no, let me sprinkle this fairy dust, and be happy, and I do see your efforts are being rewarded, actually, and they are being acknowledged. Like, people appreciate that you're just wanting to keep things well. Um, you're this kind of new energy stepping into something that you really really like, and you're trying to stay on that level as well. I do see there is somebody that's going to ask you out, whether it's on a date or it could just be hanging out. Someone that I do see will take you by surprise. You weren't expecting that. Someone to sort of hang out with, get to know. Um, hmm. And I do see you going, oh yeah, why not? Let's do this. Not necessarily expecting anything more, but just, yeah, why not? There's a bit more of spontaneity is what I'm seeing with you, Leo, and I do see you've had to adjust in order for you to feel confident and comfortable with having spontaneous moments, unpredictability. It's like you've had to sit in certain feelings of yours that are very uncomfortable. For you, I see you've been going through a certain process of emotions that you are now releasing because you've really kind of faced them, and without feeling like, okay, this must be structured here and there, you're just sort of, oh, this is like a totally new phase for you. You're just feeling very calm and free, and whatever may be will be. That's what I'm seeing here. You know, um, there's someone that I do see is very engaging, very, very engaging, and I do see you being very amused with them. Like, they're not just in and out. They are, well, whatever they say, they mean, and I do see you appreciate that as well. Be aware of not kind of overloading yourself with work or saying yes or accepting everything. I do see you trying. You have, once you draw your boundaries, others will know that those are the boundaries that you've drawn. Not to kind of overstep these boundaries is what I'm seeing. You're also, there's like something about you stepping into the limelight. You've been very patient and waiting on something in regards to work or some process, and it's like you get given this. It's like you gave it some like a grace period, giving yourself a grace period. Actually, that's really important. Just being really really kind to yourself, and allowing things to flow naturally without creating any kind of resistance, but keeping yourself on the light side, high vibration. Something about a mother figure also is what I'm seeing here. If there was a complicated relationship, I see that's a burden that you don't want to carry anymore. And you are also trying to cut certain cords that you don't want any negative cords to um, dictate who you are. You are your own person, and I see you trying to really free yourself off of that, which is really good. Finding also some new, I see a class that you could be joining, something that you feel good at and very, very present. And, you know, through all this healing and spiritual emotional journey, I do actually see your material wealth improving, something materially coming in for you. And it's not even so much of your focus these days, but, and I think that's why, because it's had very little resistance. The Page of Pentacles, Justice card, okay, and the Queen of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles, Justice, and the Queen of Pentacles. There is new information coming in, is what I'm seeing, by the way. Leo, some new information coming in. Something that is going to give you a much bigger picture of the situation. There is something that, like a legal status name change, by the way, for some of you. Do let me know if that is you. Something is going to be settled, and you feel like, yeah, you know what, you're sitting high. You're standing up tall and strong. Universe, I see, is favoring you, has your back. Things are very balanced. An opportunity or something that you have attained. It's not going anywhere. There is something for you to really look forward to for quite some time. Abundance. We're looking at abundance also. Something that you've been creating within you. You're going to start to see this materialize. Oh, the Knight of Swords. All right. The Knight of Swords. Oh, the Magician. There you go. The Knight of Swords and the Magician. That fairy dust. So we see that over here. I love this. You know, there's certain things also that you're needing to be a bit more careful when it comes to your plans. But I'm sensing a lot of, you know, you feeling right about it, confident. Very, very in tune with what you're projecting out. Once there's some kind of release, as we were talking about, there is nothing stopping you in gaining your target here, gaining something that you know you can hit the bullseye. Like you feel good about this and you're going towards it. And some of you, you're just feeling, oh, like we talked about, having that spontaneity that is coming through. And you're going to see, because you're not fixated on one particular thing and you're just letting things be, but also really going towards it. It's like the universe is definitely providing you with many answers. And those answers are being materialized. They're being materialized. Something here that you feel, and I see a lot of gratitude, that you feel grateful for. Again, balance is very, very important. There's above, so it's below. You know, you could be feeling very like, okay, everything's great, light and airy, even though there are, you know, important matters that you have to deal with, but you're still very grounded. You're still very, very grounded. Definitely see like something of good news coming in. The Three of Wands, nice. The Three of Wands. Yep, you're definitely, you know, going to be in a position here where you have the upper hand in a situation where you get to say what it is. Something is coming sooner than you think. Something is definitely materializing sooner than you think. You've created multiple opportunities in front of you, and there's also something that you have to decide on. For some, it's who you want to be with. For others, it's where you want to be. And you're listening to your heart, making sure that, again, with the balance, that is really important between your mind and your heart. You're going to, the answer is going to be very, very clear. And that ship will be coming in at the right time. You're there, you're there already. So there's no chance of you missing that boat, you know. that's headed to the place that you know belongs to you. There's something about paperwork also needing to be done and whatnot, where you get all of that done.